Well, David Swanson is a spokesperson for the UN's Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs, or OCHA. He joins us now live on the phone. David, first let me ask you what your initial reaction was upon hearing that a refugee camp was hit by an airstrike.
I'm absolutely appalled at this latest news. It can only be described as a horrific attack. And according to our partners on the ground, there were actually 2 IDP camps that were actually struck, as your reporter indicated, and at least 30 people are reportedly killed, and more than 80 people were injured. According to the information we have right now, 20 of the tents where people were living were completely destroyed as a consequence of the attack, and about another 15 tents were badly damaged. The 2 camp names were Al-Kamoni and Gita al Rahme. They're located southeast of Sarmada town in Idlib governorate. And what we understand is that in the second IDP settlement, many of the people fled and are now staying in the surrounding hills out of fear of further attacks.
So, David, what do you know or suspect, at least, about who was behind this and possible motivation for it?
Well, we don't really know at this point. We don't have confirmation of who was behind these airstrikes. Of course, this information is just coming into us now. It happened only just this evening. So it's quite horrific news, and we're trying our best to follow up with our partners on the ground to follow up on what can only be described as a horrendous, horrendous attack.
So how will your organization respond? How will it impact your work on the ground?
I mean, indiscriminate attacks on civilians and camps like this must stop immediately. There also needs to be full and unhindered, unconditional, safe and sustained access to all people in need, including places of besieged and hard-to-reach areas for all types of assistance. So this type of activity makes it impossible for us to work in a coherent manner. So such attacks are an inexcusable violation of international human rights and international humanitarian law. And we have to point out that these will be accountable as such crimes in the future.
David, give us some context, if you can, as well. Has this happened before, and could it be expected considering the extent of this conflict?
Well, I mean, you have to keep in mind that this conflict has been going on for more than five years. You know, while we welcome the recent extension of the ceasefire to Aleppo, as you can see, you know, the situation is still so fluid and so difficult. So we're really urging all parties to the conflict and people that have influence on these parties not to squander the opportunity of alleviating the horrific suffering of the millions of Syrians across the country that are suffering as a result of this.
Okay, David Swanson, we're going to have to leave it there. I'd like to thank you so much for joining us there from Amman.